Howdy, howdy. Okay, we did I'm doing an experiment, I guess, if you will. We did 36 tosses just recently, random. So I just picked up the dice and threw them. Now I'm going to do 36 tosses with a controlled approach, right? So dice influence tosses. Let's just put it that way. Controlled rolling, influence rolling, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're comparing the two techniques, um, and maybe I'll do a little series of this, but we'll at least do two. Okay, so I said 10 minutes, a 10-minute video. We'll try to make it around 10 minutes, and we'll do 36 tosses. We'll mark them with white chips for the toss. If it's a point made, it'll be a red chip. If it's a natural, it'll be a red chip. If it's a 7 out, it'll be a blue chip. Okay, so here we go. I'll be using a variety of controlled tosses. So we're out on a natural, out on a natural. Crap 2 is to come out. We'll mark that with a blue chip because that's a negative on the come out. And there's a 6 for our point, 5-1. And there's a 4-2-6. And we're coming out. There's a 4-1-5. 4-1-5. Viewers that are familiar with dice sets will see the sets that I'm putting it in and will understand that. Those of you who don't, won't. But I am putting them in sets and I am throwing them in a controlled way. There's a 11. There's a hard 10. Let's take a look at the camera here, make sure. Yeah, okay. There's an 8, 6-2. There's another 8, 6-2. Oh, there's a 7. Boo-hoo. Starting over. Let's try good old-fashioned hardware set. Out on a 4, 3-1, easy 4. I don't know why. Well, I know why that's called an easy 4, but it sounds sort of silly because there's only hard 4 is 2-2, right? So it's only a little easier. Oh well. There's a 9. I'm not particularly trying to sharpshoot, as they say, or meaning I'll set for the point. But that's about it. Hard 6. There's a 3. Ace and a deuce. Let's see if we can maybe pick up a 4 with this set. There's a 9. Some of you may notice that not every single one of these tosses is hitting that back wall, which I could get some heat for, but it's okay. Most of them are. And there's a 7. We're starting over again. Hard way again. Let's go back to that corner. 6 coming out. There's 12. The 11. There's 12 again. 853. There's a 325. Hard 6, which is the point. All right, looking for a new point. Nine, 5, 4. There's a 516. There's 1, 2, 3. Ace card of deuce. There's a hard 8. Oh, there's 7. There's a 7. All right, so we're coming out again. There's a 5. There's 10. 6, 4. 9, 5, 4. There's a 12, midnight. I think that was 3 11s. I think it matters all that much, I guess. Hard 4. All right, let me take a quick inventory here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 more tosses left. Oh, look at that. Go back to that corner. And there's our 5. We'll just stay in that corner for the next 3 or 4 tosses here. We got 4 more left. There's a natural 7 coming out. Look at that. Right when you want it. 3 more. There's 6, 4, 2. Got 2 more tosses. There's a 9. 1 more. There's a popper. 3, 5, 8. Okay, so let's count them up. Okay, so we had 4 7s, 3 of them negative, 1 positive, 1 negative 3, 3 3s total, 3 11s total, which is interesting because those are their sisters, right? 2 12s, no 2s. The probability on the 10 and the 4 is right on 2 each, right? We had overachieving on the 6, overachieving on the 9, underachieving on the 5, and just slightly achieving properly on the 8. So that's a more of a controlled approach, controlled shooting to 36. The number of negative 7s, I believe on the other one was, I think it was 3 as well. I think there was 4 7s, if I'm remembering right. And the disbursement, again, I was using a variety of sets. and a variety of techniques, controlled shooting techniques. But the results are similar, but the difference would be, and we'll do a few more of these, the consistency of this number being below this number should be on average 6 out of 36 tosses. So if you can keep this number below 6, you're having a good toss, regardless of which way you threw it, or how you did it, or whether you set the dice or not. So this is the thing that a shooter that learns to shoot with skill is attempting. That this number will consistently be below 6, and these numbers will consistently be, if you're shooting for particular numbers, will be better than probability for that number that you're shooting for, okay, that you're hoping for. So let's say your point is an outside number. So you're going to want to load up bets on those 5 and 9s, right? And be putting sets together that are 5-9 friendly, that sort of thing. I know that if you think that that's baloney, then what I just said makes no sense to you, and that's fine. But that's what it's all about. That's what we're trying to do. So that was a pretty short video. Let's see how many minutes. 21 minutes. Not bad at all. So remember, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Keep in mind, luck's got very little to do with it once you know what you're doing. All the best. Mudslide out.